Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's case, this is a specific case that I have been asked and requested to do from one of my subscribers. You know who you are. Thank you so very much. There is quite a lot of things that I have found out online regarding this case. So let's just dive in and go from there. So this is the case of Layla Santanello. So Layla's live-in boyfriend, was arrested on Monday night and charged with identity theft and extortion. The police investigating the disappearance of Layla, they had told her family that they are very confident that they know what has happened to the missing Layla, who is a mum, and is a matter of a time before this case gets solved. Her mum says that there is a promising revelation that is come just hours after Layla's boyfriend Michael David Thompson was arrested for allegedly impersonating Layla on a Cash app. And this was to extort her family for money 2 weeks after she had vanished. Layla's aged 21. She has been missing since June the 27th, 2023. From her hometown of Kingsport in Tennessee in the northeast corner of state near the Virginia border. Michael Thompson, age 21, was arrested in a fraudulent connection of a Cash App request that was sent from Layla's Cash App account. The Thompson posed as Layla on the app and contacted several of Layla's family members and friends, and this was after she went missing in a sick attempt to extort them for cash in a time of a crisis. He was charged with identity theft and theft under $1,000, illegally possession of fraudulent use of a credit or debit card, and extortion. However, the investigators stressed that he is not currently considered as a suspect in Layla's disappearance. Layla's stepmom, Brittany Zietler, said that she knew Thompson's arrest was coming for quite some time. She also claims to have received information from the police at the end of last year that they had believed that they know exactly what happened to Layla, giving her quiet cause for optimism that answers will soon be forthcoming to explain her reasons of her disappearance. So the police are working hard to resolve this matter, she had said. They've been giving us very limited information, but I received a call in December basically saying, Merry Christmas. We know what happened, we know who did it, and we know roughly where she's at, but we can't tell you anything yet. They said that they have an idea of where she might be at, but again, this was in December, and that we are now currently in March. So there's still a lot of missing puzzle pieces in this case. It's just really hard when you're not getting all of this information. The Kingsport Police Department has been contacted for comment, citing a mother's instinct. Zietler said that she believed that her daughter, who had struggled with an addiction, may have gone and overdosed in the company of someone else who either failed to report this or to report her death or disposed of her remains. However, until Layla is actually found, she said that she and other relatives will continue to cling on to the hope that she may actually walk through the door, despite receiving no signs of any life from the mother of one. Zietler said that she had no reason to believe that Thompson had any involvement in Layla's disappearance. However, she actually suspects that he may know more than he is actually letting on. And if this is indeed the case, she urged him to share what he knows with the investigators immediately. Before he was arrested, he came to me saying that he had information on Layla, and Michael asked if I could set something up with the law enforcement, she said, which I did, but then he decided not to actually show up, and the deal then was off the table. It was a relief to hear that he was arrested finally, because my goal in this, she said, with him now in custody is to ensure that he doesn't has any secrets, or he doesn't take any secrets to his grave. But he might not actually be responsible, but he may know something. But we won't know until the police actually speaks to him and he gets clean and gets his head actually straight together. Zietler has been in frequent contact with Thompson over the last couple of months. It was Thompson who first raised the alarm that something may have happened to Layla. The police went and contacted him as well, but there was a Cash App request from Layla's account requesting $95, saying for 15 mins or you'll find her in pieces at 2:44 p.m. Zietler had said that Thompson, who also struggles with addiction, has been hit hard by Layla's disappearance. She claims that he has been on a reckless path over the last few months, indulging in excessive drug use and also brushing with death. She said, I was honestly fearing that we weren't going to make it this far. I didn't actually think that he was going to make it to the cell. I honestly didn't, because he seemed very determined to take himself out, she said. He hasn't been very well and he has been very highly affected by this too. There has been a lot of speculation about him because they was in fact actually together all of the time. He was her boyfriend and she vanished up and suddenly she was gone. But I have never honestly suspected Michael to be responsible for Layla's disappearance, she said. He was the first to report that something was actually wrong, expressing all of his concerns. I can honestly tell you that through all the time of this whole thing, I have never gotten that vibe or the feeling that he was responsible in any way for her disappearance. Now, I do feel that he may know a lot more than what he is letting on, she said. Layla's biological mum, Jennifer Santanello, told the US that son in December that she spent the previous 5 months meticulously tracing her daughter's final steps in search of answers. 3 days before she was reported missing, Jennifer got a message from Layla's boyfriend, and this was via Layla's Facebook account, asking if she was in jail or if she was in the hospital, because he just did not know where Layla was. The messages was viewed by the US Sun. Later on the same night, Layla messaged her mum from the same account saying, I'm fine, mum, she said, following up with, I've been with a friend and I don't have a phone to text or call you. I am actually using someone else's. So Jennifer went and replied, okay, I love you, to which Layla responded, I love you so much more. There was then another Cash App request, and this was with $1, and it says, is Layla alive? Zietler reported then her missing in the early hours of June the 27th. The family was provided with a glimmer of what would later turn out to be false hope, that Layla was still alive roughly 2 weeks after that she was last seen. There then was another Cash App request, and this was seeking $100, and the letters TWLMG appeared on the screen. As a back and forth of transactions ensues, Jennifer said that she believed the acronym of TWLMG meant that they won't let me go. So she believed that she was being held hostage at some point. Jennifer started asking, what's your brother's name? What's your baby brother's birthday? But the person was just ignoring them, said Jennifer. And she thought, no, something is actually wrong here, but then periodically thought the next several weeks, they just kept coming in and then the requests started to get more threatening. Michael was in total denial that he was saying, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Zietler had brought the Cash App request to Michael's attention a lot of times. She even said that she was not mad and not even upset because, in all honesty, that he was also suffering as well. He was suffering as an addict, just as any other addict would have. But it is very messed up, and I hope that he will all get there and get all the help that he need, said Zietler. Zietler claimed that Layla had Thompson had a falling out days before her disappearance because he discovered that she started a new relationship with another man, that she had left home and stayed with a friend for a few nights, and this was before checking into the AmeriCourt Hotel in Kingsport on June the 25th. On June the 26th, other guests of the motel reported seeing Jennifer going door to door in an apparent state of distress. But she declined help then from numerous strangers who offered her assistance. Later that morning, on the 26th, there was an altercation that was involving Layla and an unknown person. And apparently, before that altercation, Layla supposedly told her friend that she had to take care of something. Layla was threatened an eviction to do with the commotion at the motel. She had then walked off into a nearby woods around midday. There was a warehouse that was near these woods and was approximately 5 employees that was working that said that they could see Layla sticking out from a mile away. Based on Layla's paranoia, her panicking and her freaking out could be that she was running from whoever that she spoke with and had an altercation with at that motel. And then when Layla went after the woods, it had been a complete mystery. It is also said Layla was last seen barefoot, very disorientated, and at the Marble Slab Creamery in Kingsport Eaststone Commons shopping centre, and this was around noon on June the 27th. She was believed to be heading to a nearby Five Below store to purchase shoes, but she had never arrived. Okay, so I did do a tarot reading. This is alleged. So the first thing I asked, what happened to Layla Santanello? And the first one was reverse Eight of Swords. So there was a sense of escape and freedom and taking control. Two of Wands. There was a decision and a choice, suddenly leaving, being very restless and very detached. Reversed Hierophant. There was an unconventional lifestyle or relationship. Reversed Two of Pentacles. There was a lack of balance and a poor decision. Reverse Eight of Cups. There was some stagnation and accepting things for the way they were. Four Pentacles. There was control, possessiveness, and holding on to past people and issues. Judgment. There was a lot of blaming, being homesick, decisive, and doing some self-evaluation. Reverse Two of Cups. There was some disharmony in a relationship and there was a lot of imbalance. Lovers. There was a new relationship and had some major choice. Who was involved in the disappearance? So reverse King of Wands. There was a male who was very rude, forceful, a bully, abusive and very impulsive. Four Swords. There was fear, stress and overwhelmness. Reverse Strength. There was vulnerability, weakness and low self-esteem issues. Page of Wands. There was news, a letter, call or a text. Reverse Temperance. Imbalance, clashing with someone and a lot of reckless energy. Four of Cups. So there was regret, refusing an offer or opportunity. Where is Layla? King of Cups. There was a male who seemed to be mature, compassionate, friendly and generous. Page of Swords. There's vigilance, plans, protectiveness and being guarded. Seven of Cups. There's lots of options, picking and choosing and wishful thinking. Emperor. There was a male, an older male, a father figure that had a lot of control and was very protective. Reverse Moon. There were secrets that was being revealed and the truth was exposed. What is the final outcome to be? Knight of Wands. So someone is to be very adventurous, fearless, passionate and rebellious. Knight of Swords. There's to be big opportunities, impulsiveness and very talkative. Reverse Death. There's dependency issues, negative patterns and behaviour. So I said in some cards that I'd done what is very specific in the area where Layla is located. So these can be signs, symbols, names, or places. So we had dolphin, fox, horse, monkey, incomplete circle, letter W, body of water, web, wheel, whale, astrology symbols, letter C, cow, crab, crown, crown and a cross, numbers and letters, a gambling place, letter B, a boat, bouquet, tree branch, a bridge, generic building or a building component, money, playing card symbols, letter L, a lion, bakery, a loop, and a lizard. So I did then a mediumship. So this is everything that came out during that. So we had defensive, struggle, untimely demise. Something was situated. So then we had left. So either she left or something to do with left. Sat on some type of furniture. They had Saturn or Saturday, shrubbery, caravan, a brunette female, San Diego, and repulsive. So that is everything that came out during the mediumship. So I did do a ghost tube seer app, and I am going to be showing you what came out right now. Okay, so the first image is either a motel or there is some type of shop. So this is what came out. Could be a motel or some type of shop is the first image that came out. Next one then is a waterfall. Then we had some chains for significance. Then there's a house that has a lot of greenery and also have like green trees around it. So it's like a house that's on its own. Next one is either a market, a fairground, a circus, or something along them lines. So you can see like a lot of people here, and then you have like these type of like buildings. So it looks like if you go to a fair, like they have like these pop-up type of tents, and then they got like these little games and things that you play under there. So it could be some type of what do they call them? Like a circus, a fairground, a marketplace, something along them lines. And then this is a very odd picture that came across. So this is a bed, and this is an unusual creature that is on there that has some significance here. And then the next one then is look like a cult type of place. So it looks like a cult leader and someone else that is like that's just there as like an assistant, and then there's like this table and things. And that is what I had through the ghost tube. So let's go and dive into the necrophonic now. Okay, angels, guides, spirit guides, archangels, the divine and the divine white light, please come forward to help ground and protect me and help me with some communication regarding this investigation session. And this is on Layla Santanello. So Layla Santanello, I've been missing for quite some time now. And it is said that she was only 21 and she went missing on June the 27th, 2023 from her hometown of Kingsport in Tennessee, which is in the northeast corner of the state near the Virginia border. What happened to Layla Santanello? Who's involved in the disappearance of Layla Santanello? Where is Layla Santanello? Was Michael Thompson involved in the disappearance of Layla? How many people is involved in the disappearance of Layla Santanello? Can you give me the names of the person or persons who's responsible for Layla going missing? Is Layla still alive or no? Did Layla enter the woods on the day she disappeared? Was very specific in the area where Layla is located. What important information can you give Layla Santanello's family about what happened to her? Is Layla near water? Is she near woods? Does Layla Santanello's family know what happened to her and who is actually responsible.
Just
Is there any last information you would like to say now about where Layla is and what happened to her before we finish the session? Thank you for your information. Goodbye. Okay then, so that is the case of Layla Santanello. If there's anything that you can hear during that session, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. And if there is any other requests you'd like to say about what case you want me to focus on next time, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. I'd really appreciate it. Until next time everyone, take care. Bye bye.